Hey, what's up guys? Mint City here yet again with another video. I hope you guys are still enjoying that new intro. I can't get used to it and I like it. Anyways, back at you again with another video. Today we're looking at Evilibrium Soul Hunters. So this was kind of a mystery to me when I first saw it. I had no clue what to expect. It's brand new, a brand new developer on the App Store. No previous releases to speak of. This is $2.99. Just to be aware that there is an upfront cost to play this game, but we're going to be kind of experiencing it with each other. I'm still going through the tutorial. The first thing right off the bat is that this feels like Darkest Dungeon by far, except unfortunately Darkest Dungeon is only available on iPad. If you have played it on iPad, you understand why. All of the UI is very, very small depending on like what iPad you are on as well. So it can never work on a phone. But this, I think, is the next best thing if all you have is a phone or an iOS device or an Android device. So let's check it out. So fresh air finally. So I just fought myself out of a dungeon, and so I'll have little choices to make. So let's go there. So there's an overworld map that I get to choose to maneuver around, and there's little levels to go through, stuff like that. And so hopefully there's not too much tutorials. But the story seems pretty cool so far. Definitely I have no idea what's going on right now because I just fought myself out of a dungeon-like thing. Someone sacrificed themselves to save me and have me survive. So hopefully it'll get us into some... I'm going to turn down the volume. To get us into some action so that you guys can see the combat. So this is a mixture of multiple genres that I've seen on the App Store. If you guys have ever played Dungelot, it has kind of like Dungelot overworld when you're in dungeons and you kind of tap on tiles to reveal things. And then there's like also this auto battle function. I know that auto battle is a turnoff, but you also do have to use button prompts for skills and stuff like that. There's a lot of team management, item management, stuff like that. But it seems like a very well put together game so far, and it does seem like a very interesting mixture of genres. So let's go into it. The developers did say that they initially designed this as a free-to-play game, but they have such a small development team that they thought that wouldn't be smart of them to do. So they're going to start off with this premium experience and really flesh out their formula, and then maybe release a free-to-play version sequel to this in the future. So just keep that in mind. So here is the Dungelot kind of inspired overview. So I tap on tiles, it reveals stuff. The crypt looks like a great place for skeletons to live on. Hey bony ones, come to daddy. Alright, so we're popping tiles, seeing what's around. So far we haven't found anything, surprisingly. Nothing at all. I've never cleared this many tiles and not had anything happen. So it's kind of fun. You get to like path your way out through a dungeon. Sometimes you're going to have really low health, and so you're wanting the quickest way out of a dungeon. So it's like, it's like Minesweeper in a way. That's basically what Dungelot is it's basically Minesweeper. So here is the battle. Here's my party. I can maneuver who's in the front line or in the back line, stuff like that, and there is an auto fight. So they automatically start, here it is. You accumulate rage for every broken tile on the dungeon map. Use rage to power up your cards in battle. So they call your characters or your team cards. So there you go. You used rage. It's powering them up. They're doing damage to the skeleton. And we kill him before I can even use one of our special abilities. But that's okay. There we go. We just leveled up. So we got a bunch of stuff from leveling up. And obviously going through these levels, you do get other materials and stuff to use to level up your cards. There's tons of cards or monsters to collect or characters to collect. It really does seem cool. Like, if you guys really like the free-to-play, like, collect them all, grind a bunch to level them up, but you don't want to feel like you're forced to spend money on in-app purchases, I think this will be a great fit for you. It's the best of both worlds, in my opinion. I think it has a ton of potential. I'm very impressed from a first release of a small development team. The art style is to die for. The sound design is pretty dang good, and I like the mixture of elements. I have a feeling I'm really going to get into this. I've heard that the farther you get in the game, the more addicting it gets, just leveling up and really fleshing out your team synergies and stuff like that. Wow, a chest, probably with something valuable. Let's pick it up. So I bet we get to open that after we're done. Let's keep going through. Treading. Ooh, another monster. Let's fight him. How's all of our monsters doing on health? Our wolf is taking a beating, man. I think our wolf just died. Yep, our wolf just died. That sucks. Well, they got experience. What is that? Oh. Oh, that's how you catch them. So it's like Shin Megami Tensei, if you've ever noticed. Shin Megami Tensei, you have to like convince the demon to join you, and if you do the right dialogue choices, you get to catch him. But in this one, it's a mini game instead of doing dialogue choices to catch him. Cool. Look at the lump of pulsing energy trapped inside the soul container. It's like a Pokeball, except a Poke cylinder. Now it's time to leave the dungeon alive. So we got what we came for, apparently. My wolf, my main tank is done. No one to heal. I thought my wolf died. That's weird. Maybe since I leveled up or something. I don't know. That's weird. Obviously, I'm experiencing this for the first time with you guys too, so I'm going to just explore it very thoroughly. Let's explore around it first. Yep, nothing to do but fight him now. Ranged units may be assigned a target. So ranged units, you get to choose who they attack exclusively, which is pretty cool. Instead of just auto-targeting whoever. So that's cool. So look, there's a little obstruction on this area of the map. That's too cool. So, that's so strange. Am I going to be able to kill that in time? Let's rage it. That's so weird, but there's obstructions in there that will block you from attacking other units behind them, and so that's why you want a ranged unit to bypass that obstruction. That's pretty cool. Still learning, as I said. This is kind of a first impressions video. I will have more reviews. If you guys have any requests of games that you want me to review, shoot them down below. It doesn't matter if they're priced or not, or free. I'll definitely go review those in detail, kind of like my Meteor Fall review. Obviously, I'm going to get better at reviewing games. I need to figure out just the best way to actually review them, but I thought it went pretty well for my first one. So, as I was saying before, just make sure that you got what happens when the time goes out. Oh no. Oh wow, so when the time goes out, everything starts losing health. That's scary. Okay, there's that, there's that. Sweet, we just brought someone back. My wolf got Brock back. Sweet. You found a chest in the dungeon. Let's open it. Cool. Modifiers required to evolve cards. So these are the materials to evolve my monsters. So that's the basic gameplay loop, guys. You've basically seen it here. Exploring dungeons, Dungelot style, tapping on tiles, figuring out what's there. There's an auto combat with button prompts for abilities. It's very important on building your teams correctly, collecting those right characters that will create great synergies with other units, and leveling up those units and giving them the stats that you want them to have. So that's the basics of it. Obviously, it's going to add on more over time, I'm sure. I bet there's going to be traps when you trip them on the tile, it'll damage you and stuff like that. Just got a PayPal notification. But anyways, that's the basics of it. That's Evilibrium. If this interested you at all, go check it out on the App Store. It is only $2.99. So far, so good. Honestly, I think if anything there, that like if you like Dungelot, or if you like free-to-play games in that same battle style, but you don't like spending money on them and you kind of hate the grind associated with them, this is the game for you. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and pop a sub if you are new. This is a mobile gaming channel all about mobile gaming. I'm Mint City. Thank you for your guys' support. Go check out all the links in my intro. If you guys want to experience more of my content, that would mean a lot to me. And you guys have been killing it with the support on YouTube as well as my streams. Thank you so much. I love you all, and take it easy.